back to my channel. Happy Valentine's Day! Today I'm going to be making a special Valentine's Day treat for two, chocolate melting middle puddings. I hope you enjoy! Okay, so let's start with ingredients. The first thing you're going to need is 50 grams of butter, 50 grams of dark chocolate, 50 grams of icing sugar, and then I've got 1 egg and 1 egg yolk, which I'm going to mix together, 15 grams of plain flour, and 10 grams of cocoa powder. So I've just preheated the oven to 170 degrees, mine is fan oven. If yours isn't, then it's 190 degrees centigrade or gas mark 5. I've also transferred the chocolate into a bigger bowl so that it fits on top of this saucepan, which I filled a third full with water. I'm going to put that on the stove to boil the water and put the bowl on top to melt the chocolate. So whilst that chocolate is melting, I'm going to whisk together the butter and the icing sugar. So I'm just going to sieve the icing sugar into a bowl. Just by tapping it on my hand. Putting the butter in. And whisking it up. It will spray everywhere, so do it gently at first. Okay, so I got that to the consistency that I want it to be. It's all incorporated and airy, and it's ready to add the eggs to. So I'm just going to whisk them up. Fork until they're going through the fork really easily. Also, I forgot to say I've taken the chocolate off of the heat now because it's completely melted. I was about halfway through my whisking of the butter and the sugar. Perfect. So I'm just gonna add a tiny bit in at a time. Okay, so now all the egg is incorporated. This is what it should look like, and this is what the chocolate should look like, all melted. So I'm just going to add in the chocolate to this mix and whisk away. I will add it more slowly than I added the eggs, and the whisk will be on a slower speed. It just helps with making sure that the mixture doesn't split. So tiny little, and off I go. Okay, now that the chocolate is all incorporated, I'm going to add in the flour and the cocoa powder. Just going back to my sieve. Flour and cocoa powder. If there's big lumps left, you can just bash it with a spoon. And then I'm just going to fold it in. I folded that all in together, and now I'm going to put these in these little ramekins. I get mine from Le Creuset. They're the best places to get ramekins from, in my opinion, and they are completely oven proof and they're just the right size. So I'm just going to spoon them in. I'm not going to grease them or anything because I just eat them straight from the bowl. Okay, I've tried to make sure they're as even as I possibly can, because you don't want to get jealous of your partner's chocolate pudding on Valentine's Day. And I'm just going to put them in the oven for 10 minutes. I put them on a baking tray just so they're easier to get in and out of the oven, really. Okay, so they've just come out of the oven after 10 minutes. The way that you check that they're done is you just give them a little tap, and they've got some tension on them, but they still feel quite soft inside. I'm just going to dust it with a little bit of icing sugar. I've got one of these icing sugar twisted pots, but you can just use a sieve and some normal icing sugar. I'm just going to give it a little dusting on both. And they're ready to eat. To warn you that it is really hot when it comes out of the oven, so do let it cool down a bit before you serve it, but then just enjoy it. That's delicious. Thanks for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a like if you want to see more of this, and give a comment to say what you want to see more of, and subscribe. Thanks, bye!